Ndio unataka nini?
Nataka kula na wewe leo. Leo
Unataka kufanya nini? Kulala na mimi. Silala na mimi jana.
Please leo tu.
Kesho. Wewe enda home afu kesho tutalala.
Leo.
Hey.
Babe. Aya. Nicheke kabisa. Lakini sinanga forehead kubwa. Unaona aje? Siko sawa? Babe. Chum. Baby chum. Baby chum kidogo tu. Baby. Ana shida. Baby chum. Peke basi. Baby peke hapa.
What's love? A lot of questions or a lot of things have been happening here, all in the name of love. What is happening out there? What's up, my beautiful people? Welcome once again to my YouTube channel. If it is the first time, please don't forget to like this video, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. You'll be the first person to watch this amazing video. But before we go much further, let me just take the momentum opportunity and welcome Mr. Governor Danizo on set. Governor, what is love?
You know, the first thing is what's love. There's a lot of love, but we love you so much. Thanks for joining us in the set. Let's learn, let's improve each other. Tuache sympathy maze, tujengane siku zote. And the world is getting wild.
The world is getting worse and wild, the way my friend has said it. And we've asked you guys a question. What's love? What is supposed to be done in love to make the love be a love and make it work? What is love?
First question, do people believe in love?
I don't know whether people believe in love nowadays. Because if it was supposed to be something back in the 90s, I would say it was love. Nowadays, it's all a matter of infatuation and attraction to the physical appearance or any other thing physical.
I just call it loads.
Yeah,
that's
now,
love.
A lot of you are asking, why are we talking about what is love? Are we bringing some love buzz in our show? No. We're talking about what is happening currently in Kenya. Why young people are dying only in the name of love. Why young people are losing their focus in the name of
just love.
Why young people are not following their dreams or are not doing what their parents want, all in the name of?
Because of just love.
Love has done and has taken a toll in our lives. What can we do about love?
You know, the first thing, we believe in a country that, we believe in Christianity and God. And God says, in everything, we must have love. But the love is just becoming a scenario of death. That's the situation of Faith Gina.
And that's the reason
so unfortunate.
And that's the reason why we are here today, because we are raising this issue of an 18-year-old girl who I believe had so much dreams to accomplish in the near life or in the near future. But unfortunately, it was cut off by the so-called stepdad. Who did not believe in what we call love. But I don't know whether he did not believe in what we call love, yet this stepdad fell in love with the mother when she was already born.
You know,
what is love?
The man gives me many question marks because he's a stepdad, Kamuhia Waitiki. That's 7 years old man. I believe many girls believe men mature 30. So I believe this is a man, he's a parent, and he loved the mother to Faith Gina. And there's nobody who judged his relationship with the mother. But now here, is giving restrictions. There's a lot of judgment out there that Faith Gina was just 18 and he was a toddler to be in a relationship.
Let me just be clear with you. As long as you're 18 years and above in Kenya, you are an adult, yeah?
Yeah.
And you already know, this is a lady who had already done high school.
KCSE, yeah.
KCSE. This lady is an already, she knows what love is. But what pushed this man to hit this lady until she died. What was that? And
giving the fear of doubt, you know, the scenario comes from like many people believe like Faith Gina comes from Kagera village, Odaya, Nyeri County, where many cases we have heard from there is women killing men.
okay.
So the case here is that the stepdad just judge like you cannot date this man, and I'm wondering from which culture, ama is the Kikuyu culture we dictates like your dad can choose your spouse.
But now, my question goes to this man, Mr. Governor Danizo. What was the main reason why you hit your child? Hata kama si mtoto wako, like, why would you hit that person until she dies, like just completely dies like that? Because all in the name of love. I think a lot of people are out here in love. People who are 17 years, people who are 16 years, they are allowed to do it. Mbona upige mtoto mwenye si wako, mwenye hata au kupiga shot yako pate huyu mtoto akufe? Only the, what was this man trying to showcase?
You know, what worries me most is like currently there's a lot of girl child when you na watoto, and this man portrays like stepdads can be just a hell, and giving many doubts and fears to women with kids to get into marriage ama love, because now they will be just insecure of their kids, and the man just killed the girl because of pregnancy. Killing 2 lives, not just one. His faith and maybe his ama her kid. Just because he never wanted the son.
What I don't understand is the man actually that he was stopping Faith from going to is somebody who is a well-off man.
Yeah.
Ni mtu mwenye ako well-off.
Yeah.
So why would he get the guts of killing this lady? Already this man alikuwa ameshamchukua kama mtu wake. I think, in my own opinion. I do not know where this man got the guts apige na huyu mtoto mwenye hata si wake. You know, kama angekuwa wako we could have understood because he's your kid, but it is not your child. Where is the society heading where men think they have control over other people's children ama other people's lives?
But I have to kick this out there. You know, many dads don't approve many relationship ama marriage of their girls ama daughters, cause and I just get the hard to understand like nyinyi kaa baba zetu ama baba za wasichana wetu ama our dads, nini inakuanga ngumu just allowing your daughter enjoy life, cause you always, the dads dictate the life of their daughters siku zote. Like there's no, it's just few scenarios ama few occasions utapata mzaa ameambia msichana wake I accept the man mwenye umeleta, bora uko happy. They are always having the standards like the man lazima ako hivi. The man ye mwenyewe maybe aliba mama ya huyo dem. So and is there giving all this, but I'm still hard to understand it.
And I'm also hard, it is also becoming hard for me to understand still. Umesema jina yake anaitwaje?
The man Kamhuya Waitiki.
To me, according to speculations out there and the rumors that I've been reading all from the comment sections, is that maybe this man had an interest to this lady. Let me just say, maybe alikuwa pia na interest kwa this lady, because at the end of the day, this is not his kid. So maybe he had an interest, and maybe this lady was like, no. Hata kama he find out kama the lady is pregnant, but maybe he had an interest, and the lady was like, no, I cannot be with you because I see you as my dad, and I also have my other man out there. So the man was, now maybe the ego or the pride was killed. Now he decided to take out his anger on this lady and also to just ruin his life. That is what I think, in my own opinion.
But you know, this among the scenarios, and I always don't fear to say, the Kenyan government anti-parenting is a total failure, because the scenarios of watu kuwawa because of love is all over, and they are just saying like millennials are just silly. If millennials are just silly, we just have to come to guidelines and counseling. That's it.
Now, we talk about here what is love. Just the way you said millennials are not silly. They are not silly. But once we talk about this love, there is also another love that is coming in between here. We have this love of siblings, the love of siblings.
Yeah.
There was a comment on the comment section, or the rumors that I heard, that these people did not know that they were actually siblings until they met their parents and they were like, this is my dad, this is my dad, this is my mom, this is my mom. And they found out they were siblings. But still they do not want to let go because they are in love with each other. Do you believe in that love, or is it just an infatuation, or is it just an attraction?
You know, for me, I always say the love journey for any human is of his ama hers, because hatuwezi fananisha. But the situation of Kaira and Brie, maybe sometimes is mediocrity, because I think is a clout.
Or maybe it is kiki.
Ama ndo hiyo kiki ama clout. Lakini kama ni ukweli, I still naekela wama wazazi. You see? Because saa hii maybe your dad amepeana watoto huku nje. Unaweza kuwa engaged na your sister, and ile siku utamleta nyumbani ndio kuja kuambiwa ati yo mama yeye msichana aliolewa hapa, akazaliwa hapa, akafukuzwa akaenda na mtoto. And now maybe you have mshapata watoto na bibi yako. Unaweza fanya nini in such scenario?
Well, you just embrace it. What can you say? You just embrace it, because a lot of these things are happening out there, and people are actually, especially men, you give 20 women out there pregnant, you get them pregnant, and then you marry a woman that you think you will spend the rest of your life with, yeah? And then this also gives you kids, and then apparently future links you guys up. This your kid falls in love with the other kid, and you find yourself. I think that's the situation of Kaira and Bria. I don't know what the name, but still, this is just a problem to men. Okay, in my own opinion. But we are not going there. Now, let me just say something. Justice, I think, had been served for Faith Gina, and I think her soul may rest in peace, plus the baby that she was carrying. I'm really saddened. It is really a painful thing, because this is an 18-year-old lady, a lady who was actually still venturing into the adulthood. I think they alikuwa metan 18, sindio? Yeah. She was still venturing into the adulthood, and she was still looking at what life would happen, or what will happen in life. But apparently she kamimba, and the dad didn't like it. Akampatia slap, and she fell down and she died just like that. And now people are out there claiming for justice to be served. I am just asking you, Mr. Governor Denizo, was that justice served by arresting the man, or was it supposed to be like a death sentence, or was it supposed to be given a death penalty?
You know, arresting somebody is what I hate in this country. We have a lot of cases, arrest take place, but justice is not served. You see, we can say like, let's do what, how do we call it? Acha pewa death sentence. Joey Irungu was given a death sentence, right? Some people had sympathy with him. Some people had sympathy with Monica Kimani. You see? But the story is due of Ivy's, mwenye aliuawa, the story was forgotten, you see? So, it's not about arresting somebody. It's about, is justice really served? Is arresting somebody changing the culture? You see? Leo yadi tukishika kila msee tumweke ndani, it won't change.
Because hata hapo kwa prison, they still practice the same things.
Yeah. So, how do we change the culture? The culture is lost. If we just go, maybe he's a well of man, siku kidogo utampata huku nje. We know many cases. That's why mimi siwezi show off kusema kesi ya Sharon is still in court. You see? It's taking ages to end. And
it will be forgotten just like that.
And it will be forgotten. By. Same case itaenda kwa huyu Faith Gina. You see? And maybe because Faith Gina chali yake aliamua ku expose.
But now,
you see, maybe Faith Gina angeachwa nyumbani, hiyo kesi ikue handled kifamilia, and it ends there. So these things are happening.
Now my question is, mzaya akipiga msichana hadi akufe, where was the mother? You know, these questions are always like, usiniambie mamake alikuwa sijui wapi.
People
Where
live
was
in
the
a
mother?
toxic relationship or marriages. That's hiyo ndo shida.
So you want to tell me the mother was just there watching?
Yeah, because people.
So
you know,
you can just sit down and watch another man beat your kid, and you know how hard, like you just watch and ampiga hadi akufe. You're just there comfortably, like watching and having fun. I think what with the rumors that I've heard and with what people are saying is that the woman maybe was in cahoots with this man, because maybe they had warned her, stop seeing this guy, and maybe now the lady comes home and says, Dad, Mom, I'm pregnant for this guy, and they're like, we warned you, we told you not to do this, now you've brought a disgrace to our family. What about my reputation? That is the one thing that man saw.
Yeah.
What about my reputation? And now the woman will be like playing dumb and playing cool, because this was the same man who took her in with the lady and took care of her and is still taking care of her. So she
the desperism.
Yeah, she will lay low. That is in my own opinion and from what people are saying out there.
But I always say, if you got a demon, just tame it at earlier stages. Maybe the mother at Faith Gina knew she has a demon in the house, and Ali embraced the demon, and the demon sahi place hii hawezi control, and now she have to agree with everything. Now maybe the reputation you unasema like mimi nilipata mtoto maybe nikachwa na budako, pia anaweza pewa mimba at that earlier age, wacho na huyo mori.
Yeah.
You see, and maybe this case ingeishia hapo if kasi chalia Faith, hiyo kesi ingeonekana. You see, ingeisha kifamilia. But I have this question: do girls believe in their boyfriends ama their dads?
It depend. Now let's say do girls believe in their boyfriends or in their dads?
Yeah.
Let me say, a girl who grew up in a toxic relationship hapo awali with the dad, hatakuwa na that too much belief in the man, because akiona this man, she sees the version of the father. But when this man now turns out to be somebody different from the father, that's when this lady gives out the full heart and full love and everything, and now start believing in the man. It depends with the scenarios. Unajua, when you grow up in a relationship where your dad is always close to you, good to you, you always find out the man is confused, making your life like this. And now you tend, because when you look at this man, you will have a different perception towards this man, because towards men actually, because you know there are men like my dad out there. You will have that perception in your mind, Cindy. But now when you grow up in a toxic life, and you find another man, a different version of your dad, you'll be like, I can't trust this guy. And that's when you start believing and putting all your trust in the man.
That's it. You know, some girls trust their dads.
Yeah.
Some have the mistrust because of their dads. You see? But that said, my other question is, can your dad decide on which marriage or relationship unafaa kuingia?
No, that cannot happen, because I think at the end when alikuwa na decide on relationship akiingia huko, I was not with him. But me, I cannot allow my parents or my dad to tell me what kind of relationship I should enter, because we never know. Maybe the one you want me to enter is the baddest one. Okay? It is always your intuition, and it is always, they always say follow your heart.
But they always say parents are always right and they want the right for you.
Okay, they are always right, but at some point they are not right. Unajua pale utaona like, okay, wako na hiyo nguvu, they control you, they your parent. Mtu anakuambia, okay, I will follow what my dad tells me because his life was better. Now your parents also want your life to be better than theirs, even inakuanga. But at the end of the day, we never know what huyu mwanaume atakuaje, huyu mwenye unataka nikuwe naye atakuaje. Because atakuwa na ile picture mzuri kwako, and then when you are out of sight, now the real self of him comes out.
Do you believe somebody molds his or her person?
Yeah, I believe that.
Because I believe the character is always molded by the partner. Not the parent, not the culture, not all those things.
No, a parent will only mold you to grow up.
Yeah.
That's all. But when you find somebody who you're really sure of, like you're going to be with this person, you want to spend the rest of your life with this person, you will mold him and he will mold you. Because this is a different aspect of life. You are not in a parent's line, you know. You are now molding yourself so that you can mold your kids to mold their kids, you know. But when you're a parent, ni like anataka to grow ukwe tu mtu mzuri tu, at least ujifightie huko hapo. So I think with Faith Gina, Faith Gina.
Yeah, Faith
Gina, may your soul rest in peace. And for the man who has lost his lover, I'm really sorry for what happened. And you are, I think, in my own opinion, you are a guy with money, and you could have taken care of this person because he's a forex trader. In my
king, yeah.
He's a forex trader, and I think unge take care of. But in life, it has already happened. And what I can tell you is, move on. But I know you will not move on unless justice has been served. And if you want that justice to be served, then I think you should play your cards right, because you never know. You could be the one or the next one in the game to be wiped out. Because acha nikwambie ukweli, for justice to be served in this country, it is either they wipe you out or you just forget about that justice. Am I lying? That's
hiyo ndio ukweli yenye inauma. And for the guy, for me, I believe sometimes girls shy off to say some things, but ni muhimu angalie the moves, because maybe from the video yenye alishare last, angeangalia the characters Faith, angejua there's something wrong somewhere, but maybe Faith was not ready to say it out, you see. So
pia angetumia third sense,
angetumia third sense, at least alani kitu ingekuwa hivi, but hatuwezi kwa lawama, you know, maybe ulikuwa pia na stress, there's a lot. But now I come to this, like this to the Kenyan government. I think psychology should be a subject in the Kenyan curriculum, because I believe we need it. We come from families zenye ni mbaya, we come from toxic environments, and people got trauma, people got a lot of stress, and say what or do, how do we go about this?
And a lot is happening.
And a lot is happening.
You see, that is something that I can tell you.
Any company sahi inafai kuwa na psychologist, like ako anasaidia mse fulani because is not giving. You see, I like it must, because tukiendelea hivi, the Kenyan economy is dead, and the future will also die in these youths.
Yes, so as that one is said, I think we're going to close the show by saying, may your soul rest in peace, Faith Gina. May you justice be served.
Just be served, mother.
Yeah, and also for the mother, I don't know what you're going through right now. I cannot imagine, but I know it is hard and it is painful. But I wish you all a quick recovery, or I wish you all the best in your life.
One advice for people who believe in love, and
one advice for people who believe in love.
Yeah.
Well, life is a journey, and sometimes you need to walk from one place to another, and sometimes you need to fall down, but that shouldn't stop you. Yeah. If you love your person, stay with him. If you love her, stay with her. I know love is hard. Love is a roller coaster. It is always climbing and then going down. Yeah. But at the end of the day, when you guys come together and fix things, what I can tell you guys is, in every love, in every relationship, make sure you communicate with your partner. Communication is the key to make life, or your love life, something worth it.
Me, whatever I can say, love is an amazing thing, like, but is sign is scarcity kuipata, and if you get it, just make sure communication is key. Make sure uko up to date with your partner, because people hide a lot, and currently lazima master your partner character traits, the behaviors, because it's getting worse. And the best thing when you partner wamse, you should ama you must do, be in touch. Be in touch, at least wajua amechange hapa na unaweza msaidia. But if you don't, I believe utakuwa hapo, lakini utakuwa tu kama just there, but umsaidii.
And that's it, guys. We will see you again next time.